Glammies, and welcome back. My name is Mandy Glam. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are already a Mandy Glam family member, thank you for coming back for another video with me. So just to tell you a little bit about me and my channel, what I do here mostly is fragrance reviews. So if you are interested in fragrances, or you know someone that's interested in fragrances, you love to smell good, or you're trying to build your collection up, then this is the channel for you. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Also hit the notification bell somewhere over here, wherever it is. Go ahead and hit it. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. So I know I've been MIA a little bit. You guys know that I'm back at work. So things are a little bit rough. I'm just kind of navigating through this whole pandemic, if you will. So forgive me for not putting out more videos. I'm gonna try to do more videos for you guys because I do miss y'all. I do miss putting up my videos. So for some reason, I don't know if you guys are like this, but sometimes at night I just find myself kind of going down the rabbit hole, is what people call it. And I've seen a lot of videos that have been focusing a lot on femininity, how to be more feminine and things like that. So if you're looking for a fragrance that's very feminine, then keep watching this video. The first one I'm going to talk about, this is a celebrity fragrance. This is by Ariana Grande, and this is called Sweet Like Candy. As you can see, put it over here. As you can see, the bottle is very feminine. It has a little puff ball there, and it's just really, really cute. This fragrance is very sweet. This is a sweet fragrance. It's not over the top sweet where, you know, some sweet fragrances can kind of turn your stomach or whatever. This one doesn't do that at all. This is it's a sweet fragrance, but it is very soft, very pretty. I do think Ariana Grande fragrances really are marketed more towards a younger group of individuals, and I feel like this is one of those that is very feminine. I do own the Ariana Grande Cloud. That's another one that's very feminine, very pretty, very girly. It is considered to be a dupe for the Baccarat Rouge 540, so that may be something you're interested in too. But I did want to mention this one. Again, this is Sweet Like Candy by Ariana Grande. So for you guys that are veterans in the fragrance game or fragrance community, this is not really going to be for you. This is going to be more for those individuals who really don't have many fragrances and wondering what to buy that's more on the feminine side. So this is Vie Est Belle by Lancome. And you guys, this is, you can Google this fragrance, okay? This fragrance, I want to say, used to be, I haven't Googled in a while since I bought it, but this fragrance was kind of like in the top 5 or top 10 fragrances that is considered to be one of the prettiest fragrances out, one of the most popular fragrances. This is considered to be a sweet type of gourmand fragrance. So this is very, very feminine, okay? This is very girly. This is a compliment getter. This is a nice, beautiful fragrance. It's going to give you longevity. It's going to give you projection. It's going to give you everything you want and need in a very feminine fragrance, okay? I've worn this myself, and I'm just going to keep it real with y'all. It is one of the prettiest fragrances that I own in my collection. And I think that it is very beautiful. And again, if you're in the market to buy a feminine fragrance, I feel like this is going to be a really good one for you to get, okay? Now, this is one of my favorite fragrances of all times. This is a rose fragrance. In my opinion, it is very girly. It is the girl next door, okay? It is the sweetest girl you ever want to know. She is just fun to be around. She's very feminine. She's very delicate. She is just so pretty to me, and I'm talking about Chole by Chole. This is my second bottle, you guys, of this, and I absolutely love and adore this fragrance. It's just so pretty. The rose is very prominent in this. It has rose oil in this fragrance, so if you are not a big fan of rose, I would suggest that you smell it first before you buy it, because I don't necessarily know if this will be a safe blind buy for you, but you can go in anywhere and smell this fragrance. Macy's, Sephora, anywhere. This fragrance has been around for a very long time. Alright, so my next fragrance is one that I recently added to my collection, and this is a white floral powdery fragrance. I decided to include this fragrance in the video because I do believe it's very feminine, very girly. If you're into floral fragrances, now me, I'm not that big on floral fragrances. You guys already know that. So I have to pick my floral fragrances. I have to be very selective when I pick my floral fragrances, because it could be something that I don't like. But I did blind buy this fragrance. I watched a lot of reviews before I purchased it, and so I'm happy to have it in my collection. I was not disappointed when I got it, and I'm extremely in love with this fragrance. And this is Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez, and again, this is a white floral powdery fragrance, okay? Very soft white floral. It's just gorgeous. I love this fragrance. You guys, if you've been watching me, y'all know I've talked about this fragrance in probably the last 3 videos I did, so don't y'all get mad at me. When I like something, and I want to share it with everybody, okay? So this is so pretty. This is so pretty. I feel like this is a all year fragrance. You can wear this fragrance any time of the year, and it's just gonna perform so nicely. No matter an initial spray, it can be a little bit overwhelming with the floral, but once it dries down to this soft, musky floral fragrance that is just so attractive, and it is just so beautiful. So if you're into white florals, this is going to be a good one for you. The next one I want to talk about is actually a new one to my collection, like new as in like not even 24 hours. I've had this fragrance, and I did go out to lunch today and I wore it, and it just performed so beautifully, and I was actually surprised by that. This is a total blind buy. I got lucky and found this fragrance yesterday at TJ Maxx for $14.99. So your girl is over the moon with this fragrance. I love this fragrance. This is called Something Gold by Oscar de la Renta. And I am just so in love with this bottle, y'all. Look at this bottle. Look how gorgeous this bottle is. I love this fragrance. I'm gonna spray a little bit on. Did y'all see that spray? This fragrance is so feminine, so gorgeous, so beautiful. It is just really, really, really nice. So the notes that I get in this is mandarin orange, orange blossom, bergamot, vanilla, a little bit of patchouli. The patchouli is not super overpowering in this fragrance. It is really, really nice. And for $14.99, I'm not gonna lie, I did go on Fragrantica before I purchased the fragrance, and it had a lot of likes. Last night I did go on FragranceNet to see what people had to say about it on there. People liked it. It has 5 stars on FragranceNet. So on FragranceNet, I think it's running for like $22 or something like that. So I got it for a steal, and I love this fragrance. I love this fragrance, and I'm in love with the bottle. This is also by Oscar de la Renta. This is Oscar de la Renta Bella Rosa. Okay, I've mentioned it before. Now, this is another rose fragrance, okay, but this is more of a sparkling rose. This rose in this fragrance is way different from the rose in the Chole, okay, in my opinion. What's funny is it kind of smells like the something old. The something old kind of smells like this, but without the rose. If that makes any sense to y'all. When you talk about pretty, you talk about feminine, soft, girly. This embodies all that to me. And I have to be very selective when I'm picking my rose fragrances, because some rose fragrances can come off a little old-fashioned to me, and a little overpowering, and I don't like that type of rose fragrance. All rose fragrances do not smell the same. I love this though. This is Oscar de la Renta Bella Rosa. This is Fantasy by Britney Spears. Now, what's funny is this fragrance is very popular. So many people talked about this fragrance when I first started my fragrance journey. I had to pick it up to see what the hype was about, and it doesn't disappoint. I just want to put that out there. It doesn't disappoint whatsoever. You're gonna get your $14.99 or $15.99 worth out of this fragrance, okay? So if you're looking for something feminine, girly, and reasonable, this is gonna be a good one. It smells really good. It's very pretty. I feel like there is a little bit of a kind of spicy component to it, but not so much. This may be considered a sweet fragrance, but it's really pretty. It's very feminine. It's very girly. It's gonna give you, you know, that feminine girly vibe. If that's what you want to go for, I think this is gonna be a really, 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 really good one. Reasonable, good one. Okay, this is Amo by Ferragamo. This is the one that everybody says smells like an orange creamsicle. And you guys, when I smell this fragrance, it just, the first word that comes to my mind is femininity. I mean, this is so sweet and pretty and delicate. It's just so girly to me. It is just like one of the most girliest fragrances that I have in my collection. If you want to smell like a pretty woman, not womanly, but a pretty young woman, this is the fragrance. It is so pretty, and it's sweet. For me, I do get the orange creamsicle when I spray it on my skin. It doesn't last that long for me. After the orange creamsicle scent kind of fades off, then I get this very sugary, syrupy type note in this fragrance, but I really do enjoy it. It just kind of reminds me of a cupcake. You ever had like a piece of cake and you open up the box and you instantly get hit with the smell of that icing? This is what this reminds me of. It is really, really pretty. I really enjoy it. I did kind of do my research on this fragrance, and believe it or not, a lot of women say they get a lot of compliments from men regarding this fragrance. I myself have not, only because I haven't had a chance to wear it out. I ain't been nowhere, and I haven't been around a bunch of men, so, but you know, I'm always down to put a fragrance to the test, okay? I got a couple of fragrances that I need to put to the test, but upon doing my research, and because I have it in my collection, I felt like I should mention it as being a very feminine fragrance, okay? Fresh Gold by Moschino. And you know, I give this fragrance a really, really, really hard review. This is not one of my favorite fragrances that I own in my collection, but I did my research on this fragrance, and from what I understand, and the word on the street, is that men really like this fragrance, okay? So I had to include it in the video. I had to. Now, I did spray this fragrance. I've given this fragrance several tries, okay? I actually have it on my hand right now. I sprayed it about 30 minutes ago, and it's still going strong. I think this fragrance has really nice longevity, honestly. I don't know about the projection. In a couple of videos that I watched, the ladies said that it had really nice projection, so we'll see. But this fragrance is very soft. This is going to be another floral fragrance. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a white floral, but it's definitely a floral, powdery floral fragrance. In my opinion, once it dries down into something kind of powdery. I do feel like it has a little bit of a spicy component to it. But again, it's not at the top of my list, but men like this fragrance. So it's Mon Paris by YSL. I'm in love with the bottle. I just think it's just absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to take my time with this. I'm not going to run through this fragrance at all. I'm just going to savor every last squirt of this fragrance, because this probably, next to the Chole, is one of my all-time favorite fragrances. You guys know I've talked about it. If you've been watching my channel, I've mentioned it quite a bit. So I had to put it in this video, okay? This fragrance is a sparkling berry fragrance, okay? So if you love berries, strawberries, raspberries, this is the fragrance for you. I love this fragrance with all of my heart. It is just one of my favorite fragrances. I've gotten compliments from this fragrance. This fragrance has everything. It's sweet, it's feminine, it's girly, it smells like berries, it smells like money. The longevity is there and the projection is there. It is everything that you could want in a feminine fragrance, okay? So go ahead and check this one out. This is a really, really, really good one. And I know I've talked about this fragrance. I haven't talked about it in a while, but if you're in the market to get a very feminine fragrance, this one should definitely be on your list, okay? And I am talking about none other than Scandale by Jean Paul Gaultier. This is a honey fragrance. This fragrance to me reminds me of honey, and it's very sweet. Now that I'm thinking about it, the honey in this is very prominent, okay? So if you're not into sweet fragrances like that, I don't know if you should get this one, because the honey, y'all, it stays all night. It doesn't lose its smell whatsoever. I can smell the honey from the sprayer. This is a very honey bomb, okay? Again, if you're looking for something feminine, you looking for something sexy, something sweet, you know, something that's a bit of an attention grabber, you might want to try out this Scandale, okay? Try it out, comment below, and let me know how it worked out for you. So I hope you guys got some tips from this video. Again, this video was inspired by that new fragrance I bought, and also I keep seeing these videos on how women want to be more feminine, you know. If you want me to do a video on femininity, I will be happy to. Maybe I can give y'all some tips on that. But as far as the fragrances go, I got y'all. I know how to make you smell like a woman, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. If you are a Mandy Glam family, thank you so much for tuning in to another video with me. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video. I pray that you guys are staying safe out there. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.